Y'all, things just went from whispers to wildfire. For years, Lil Baby brushed off the rumors, ignored the gossip, and kept his tough guy image spotless. But now, his baby mama Jada just dropped some hints that cracked the door wide open. And Slim Thug wasted no time kicking it down with receipts Lil Baby cannot escape. And for the first time, fans think they understand why Jada really walked away. What was once dismissed as internet talk is exploding into full blown sugar baby accusations. And the timing couldn't be worse. Jada has never been one to spill everything outright, but her timing always says more than her words. After years of standing by Lil Baby through cheating scandals and public drama, she finally hinted at the truth behind their breakup. According to her, when someone shows you who they are the 10th time, you need to believe them. Fans immediately caught on. She wasn't talking about another girl. She was pointing at something deeper, something that explained why she'd stayed so long and why she finally couldn't anymore. Her words lit the match, but Slim Thug brought the gasoline. Slim Thug went live and dropped the bomb nobody saw coming. He straight up called Lil Baby a sugar baby, saying he wasn't the man the world thinks he is. He ranted about the state of hip hop today, claiming rappers are being turned into girls with the way they dress and act. And then he zeroed in on Lil Baby's now viral outfit: a small tank top, shorts, and a pink belt showing off his thighs. For Slim, that was all the confirmation he needed. He treated it like proof that Lil Baby wasn't just experimenting with fashion. He was allegedly playing a much bigger role behind the scenes. The way Slim's face tightened as he spoke, the disgust in his tone, it was clear he wasn't just trolling. To him, this was personal. And fans knew right away who he was really pointing at: Mike Rubin. See, this isn't the first time Lil Baby's name has been tied to Rubin. For years, people have whispered about their unusually close friendship. Rubin is a billionaire mogul hosting all-white parties packed with rappers, athletes, and industry elites. And Lil Baby? He always seemed to be right there next to him. Private jets, NBA games, luxury trips, you name it. The photo that really lit the internet on fire was one where Lil Baby and Rubin looked practically glued together. The body language, the way Rubin grabbed him, the way Baby leaned in, it didn't look like just another party flick. And fans didn't think so either. Even 50 Cent reposted it with a caption asking what was going on, stirring the pot even more. Suddenly, Rubin wasn't just a friend. He was Exhibit A. But then, things got even stranger when fans remembered something about Lil Baby that never added up. For years, Lil Baby proudly said he had no tattoos. His reason? He didn't want to look like a thug when he moved into bigger business ventures. He wanted a clean image, one that separated him from the streets. But now, he's suddenly tatted up, with huge pieces across both thighs, reading 90s Baby, plus more ink running down his legs. Fans instantly started speculating. Why the sudden change? Why now, after building an entire image around staying ink-free? Some saw it as branding, literal marks tying him closer to Rubin and his circle. On its own, it might have just been a style shift. But paired with the timing, the outfits, and the rumors already swirling, it looked like a deliberate transformation. Lil Baby could have ignored it. He could have stayed silent like he always does. But this time, he snapped. When Slim's video hit the timeline, Lil Baby clearly lost it. He posted a cryptic story. Dudes love talking until ish gets real. Then what? Within minutes, it was deleted, but not before blogs grabbed screenshots and spread them everywhere. He finally addressed the Rubin rumors head on, calling the viral photo nothing more than play wrestling. He claimed they were just joking around at a party, even saying they had security footage to prove it. But here's the catch: he never released it. And to the internet, saying you have receipts but not showing them is as good as admitting guilt. The more he explained, the worse it sounded. And then, the women in his life stepped into the conversation. Jayda came forward again, saying she left after seeing Lil Baby's true colors. She didn't go into detail, but the way she phrased it made fans believe she was hinting at something beyond regular cheating. Then came IG model Teresa Leia. On a podcast, she described a night with Lil Baby that left her convinced he wasn't straight. She claimed the way he touched her felt less like intimacy and more like he was trying to figure something out, like he was testing if she was really a woman. That one comment blew up instantly. She didn't have to spell it out. Fans took it and ran. Now it wasn't just Slim accusing him. It wasn't just bloggers or anonymous pages stirring the pot. It was his own baby mama, and even a woman he'd allegedly been linked to in the past, both dropping hints of their own. And suddenly, the rumors Lil Baby had spent years dodging weren't whispers anymore. They were smoke signals, loud and clear. But here's the thing. As wild as that was, it wasn't even the craziest part of this saga. Because out of nowhere, Lil Baby himself dropped a confession that had people's jaws on the floor. He admitted on camera that he blew through $9 million in just 2 days gambling. $9 million. And the way he said it, calm, casual, like it was just another flex. Like spending millions in Vegas was the same as buying new sneakers. But when people started looking deeper, the story took an even stranger turn. It turns out that after that massive loss, Mike Rubin stepped in. Reports say Rubin actually got on the phone with multiple casinos personally, asking them to ban Lil Baby from placing bets. On the surface, it looked like a friend doing damage control, looking out for someone spiraling financially before it got ugly. But the internet doesn't just take things at face value. And after Slim Thug's accusations, fans started drawing comparisons that made Rubin's move look way more complicated. Some people compared it to the infamous Diddy-Clive-Davis dynamic, a relationship where one man wasn't just helping, but allegedly controlling, protecting his investment more than his friend. And that raises a question nobody wants to say out loud. Was Rubin really saving Lil Baby? Or was he saving himself? Because if Lil Baby were to spiral completely, whether financially, personally, or with these rumors, it wouldn't just damage his career. It could damage Rubin's image and possibly expose just how much influence Rubin allegedly has behind the scenes. And if there's one thing we've learned from music industry history, it's this. Those types of relationships always come with whispers, always come with speculation. And sometimes those whispers turn into scandals that end careers overnight. Right now, though, Slim Thug is refusing to let this story die down. He's not backing off. In fact, he's doubling down, throwing shots online, daring Lil Baby to respond directly, even taunting him to call names. Slim knows exactly what he's doing. He wants the smoke. And Lil Baby? Suddenly, he's gone quiet. After days of defensive rants, cryptic posts, and threats toward anyone spreading rumors, he's just disappeared. No tweets, no clapbacks, no interviews, nothing. And if you've been watching this industry long enough, you know, silence doesn't always mean peace. More often than not, silence means two things. Either someone's about to make a major move, or they're officially out of plays. With Slim still poking at him, fans are starting to wonder, is Lil Baby's silence about protecting his brand, or has he really been protecting Rubin this whole time? Because if Slim has even one more receipt, one more video, One more DM, one more piece of evidence. This story won't stay rumors. It could explode into a career ending scandal that no amount of PR can clean up. And let's not forget, Jada's cryptic hints had already poured gasoline on this fire. If she really was alluding to the same thing fans are piecing together, then this wasn't just internet gossip anymore. This was someone from Baby's own inner circle, validating what everyone else was afraid to say. So, what do y'all think? Is Slim Thug just clout chasing, stirring the pot for attention? Or is there a hidden truth behind these sugar baby allegations? Was Jada quietly confirming the same story people have been whispering for years? Or is the internet just doing what the internet does, reaching? Either way, the tension around this situation is only getting heavier. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for the next video because the way this story is developing, things are about to get way messier.